Good evening, everybody. Today we are going to talk about Cyclone Tauktae and Southwest Monsoon onset. So, how Tauktae is going to impact Southwest Monsoon onset, that is what we are going to show in this video. The progress as per 16th May status, that is as of today. First, let's see the Tauktae cyclone. Very severe cyclone Tauktae over East Central Arabian Sea near Goa. It is likely to intensify further and move in nearly northerly direction across Gujarat coast near Porbandar by 17th evening or night. So this is going to cause very heavy rainfall over coastal Maharashtra and Gujarat during next 48 hours. Wind speed to reach beyond 130 km per hour at the time of landfall in Gujarat. Also, strong winds likely along Maharashtra coast. So tidal wave is also likely. So it may be beyond 1.5 to 2 meters high. So fishermen need to be careful. Southwest monsoon progress. So this Tauktae cyclone can trigger westerlies at lower levels of atmosphere. Due to this Tauktae intertropical convergence zone moved north of equator already, so the westerlies have started flowing it. Expecting southwest monsoon onset around 20th or 21st May over Andaman Islands, and one more system to form in Bay of Bengal by 24th. This could be due to Madden-Julian oscillation over maritime continent to trigger this system. Now this system will also trigger westerly winds at lower levels of atmosphere. So we can expect any time monsoon onset over Kerala after 23rd May. Now this is eye of Tauktae. You can see that the whole kind of center, and this is by today afternoon situated between Mumbai and Belagavi near Goa. Now let's see about what was the impact for this system. It's Madden Julian oscillation, the king of waves. If you see ECMWF, it has bought Madden Julian oscillation by 6th May over West Indian Ocean, and it slowly moved towards East Indian Ocean and started weakening. And again, it came back to West Indian Ocean by 14th. It started strengthening again. By today, it is very strong. The amplitude is greater than 1, which is favorable for any system. So today, Tauktae becomes severe cyclone, and it is again going to move towards East Indian Ocean and start weakening again. That's what ECMWF is indicating. Whereas NCEP-GEFS is saying that in coming days it is going to go move to East Indian Ocean, but it will strengthen. That's what the difference between the ECMWF and NCEP-GEFS as of now. So it is strengthening the Madden-Julian oscillation over East Indian Ocean in coming days, and then it is entering maritime continent. So Madden-Julian oscillation is favoring a monsoon intra-seasonal oscillation. That is, MJO is becoming a MISO. How it happens? For example, if you see, I'm taking that ECMWF chart, and this is a chart which I took from online internet. See, on 6th it came into West Indian Ocean and slowly started weakening. Again, it looped back to West Indian Ocean. Again, it is started strengthening. So this is the for the past 10 days, NJO is revolving around Indian Ocean, and in the days to come, it is going to strengthen. So this is the characteristics of MISO actually. So NJO behaving like a MISO. What happens is that the this is 15 days before the arrival, lag minus 15, before the arrival of MISO. If you see, the moisture in blue color, which is indicating the heavy moisture over equator and over South Arabian Sea, and 10 days before, the moisture is moving northward in Arabian Sea, and also you can see the moisture moving towards North Bay of Bengal. Then 5 days before the arrival, you can see that whole west coast is under full moisture covered, and our North Bay and Odisha, all those areas were covered with moisture. And on the day of Miso, it is you can see that it is completely moving towards central India, and entire west coast again with full of moisture. And then after that, 5 days later, what happens is that it slowly starts weakening. So this is the cycle of a southwest monsoon. Uh, See, it happens like from uh, almost 20 days once it changes. That is 20 days, 21 days of active monsoon and 21 days of break phase. This is how the southwest monsoon behaves from May, starting from May 15th to October 15th. Now let's see what moves a cyclone towards north or any other direction. What causes the directional movement? So I'm taking to today's loop. If I go to wind chart, I go 5.5 kilometers above sea level. So this is called mid level. So mid to upper level ridge, which is moving any system across the globe. So system is here right now. Now this is anti-clockwise, and this is clockwise. This is anti-clockwise system, and this is clockwise directional movement circulation. So in between this, there is a border. Okay. So what happens is that this system anti-clockwise movement will have moisture. This clockwise movement is a dry air. So the area between dry air and moisture is called a ridge. So now the ridge is running from south to north. So cyclone will move from south to north parallelly to the ridge. Why means this ridge, this anticyclone ridge is very very important for a cyclone to survive. So it takes the ridge as a support for the cyclone to live its moisture. And after hitting this dry air, the moisture returns towards cyclone. So this is making the life of cyclone to exist or even to strengthen. If there is no ridge, cyclone will not form. It will start weakening and become a low pressure, and finally it dissipates. So if you see that, taking tomorrow's video, again it further moved north because of this ridge. That is the ridge from south to north. So anywhere in the globe, this ridge moves the cyclone in a particular direction. So this is what I just wanted to explain to people who are learning how a cyclone is moving. Now let's see about southwest monsoon onset right now. How the onset is going to happen. Okay, now I'm coming to 1.5 kilometer above sea level. This is 850 HPA. That's what the weather terminology says. Till date, you can see the westerly wind at this level is below South India, below South Arabian Sea. Whereas if you see by 21st, you can see the strong wind over Bay of Bengal, and this westerly is hitting Somalia and coming back to India. This is called Somali jet. Okay, so here the brownish colors suggesting that wind is strengthening. So this is when the monsoon arrival takes place over Andaman Islands. That is on 21st. And one more criteria which we see for onset is that upper level easterly jet. So the wind pattern at upper level will move in an opposite direction, that is from east to west. This is called tropical easterly jet. So this criteria is also fulfilling for monsoon onset to be declared. And one more criteria is that the rain chart. So heavy rain is going to happen over Andaman on 21st. So this is also another criteria. So all three criteria now, the wind at lower level, wind at upper level, and rain chart, all these are fulfilling the criteria. So we can expect southwest monsoon onset by 21st May over Andaman. Now if you go by 25th, you can see the rainfall rate is increasing over west coast, that is Kerala and coastal Karnataka, and there is two circulation happening. One is near west coast, another one is over northeast Bay of Bengal. This circulation is not a cyclone actually. Uh, this is moving to this is a circulation which is strengthening the trough, offshore trough over Kerala coast, and this is ensuring the monsoon is going to set over Kerala. And here also, if I see that wind pattern at lower level, very strong winds blowing towards Kerala. At upper level, the tropical easterly jet by now it would have reached sea. It would have reached Arabian Sea. So this criteria is also fulfilling, and the rainfall criteria is also fulfilling. So all three criteria is fulfilling. So by 25th, I think we can expect onset over southwest monsoon onset over Kerala and some parts of coastal Karnataka, and also over South Tamil Nadu. So this is how we see for southwest monsoon onset. So finally, to summarize, severe cyclone Taukte going to make landfall near Porbandar in Gujarat by 17th evening or 18th morning. Intertropical convergence zone moved north of equator as of now. NJO triggering MISO, which is bringing the monsoon onset. Southwest monsoon onset over Andaman expected by 21st May. Madden Julian oscillation to trigger a system in Bay of Bengal by 24th. Bay system to trigger westerlies over Arabian Sea. And southwest monsoon onset likely over Kerala anytime after 23rd May, that I am expecting by 25th May. So this is what I was just suggesting today about Taukte system and southwest monsoon onset status. This is very early for Kerala to receive a monsoon showers. This forecast is prepared based on the tropical wave pattern, cyclone movement, and its impact over intertropical convergence zone. So Gujarat and Maharashtra coast need to be very careful during next few days due to this cyclone. So if you like this video, please like and share it with your friends. And if you have any questions, please post it in comment section in YouTube. And please do subscribe to this channel. So if you want to follow me for day-to-day updates, you can follow me with the same ID in Facebook and Twitter. And thank you so much for watching this video.